What if I told you that the doubt you feel isn't a weakness to be feared, but a strength waiting to be unleashed? Think about it. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has walked through the storm of doubt. They've heard the whispers of critics, felt the sting of rejection, and even wrestled with their own inner fears. But here's the truth they discovered. Doubt isn't the enemy. It's the spark, the fire starter that fuels your drive to rise higher, push further, and prove what's possible. Imagine standing at the edge of your dreams, hearing the voices telling you, you can't do it. Now, picture yourself not shrinking back, but stepping forward with quiet determination, letting those doubts become the very reason you succeed. Because every "you're not good enough" is an opportunity to show them what you're truly made of. The greatest transformations don't come in the absence of doubt. They come when we face it head-on, using it to sharpen our focus and strengthen our resolve. So, I ask you, are you ready to take their doubt and transform it into the energy that propels you forward? Are you ready to prove them wrong? Not out of spite, but out of the unshakable belief that you were meant for more? This is your moment. Let's begin. We've all been there. The moment someone tells you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not capable enough. Maybe it was a teacher who doubted your potential, a boss who overlooked your hard work, or even friends and family who couldn't see the vision you hold so clearly. And then there's the voice in your own head, whispering the same doubts, echoing the fears that maybe they're right. You start to wonder if chasing that dream, starting that business, or striving for that goal is worth the risk of failure. That doubt wraps itself around you like a heavy chain, weighing you down, making every step forward feel like dragging a mountain behind you. And in those moments, it's so tempting to stop, isn't it? To accept their version of your story, to shrink your dreams so they fit neatly into the limited expectations others have set for you. Think back to a time when someone underestimated you. Maybe it was subtle, a raised eyebrow, a dismissive shrug, or a quiet laugh when you shared your plans. Or maybe it was direct, words that stung like a slap. That's impossible. Or, you don't have what it takes. Do you remember the ache of that moment? The mix of frustration and helplessness? You wanted to scream, to shout, to prove them wrong right then and there. But instead, doubt crept in like an uninvited guest, making itself at home in your mind. You start replaying their words, questioning your abilities, wondering if you're chasing a dream that's out of reach. And it's not just the external voices, is it? Sometimes the loudest critic is the one inside your own head. That little voice that remembers every past mistake, every failure, every moment you stumbled. It feeds on the negativity of others and turns it into fuel for self-doubt. You find yourself caught in a cycle, paralyzed between the fear of failure and the desire for success. Every step forward feels shaky, every choice feels uncertain, and every decision feels like it carries the weight of the world. It's exhausting. But here's the thing. Doubt isn't just a roadblock, it's part of the journey. Every successful person you admire has faced the same struggles. They've been ridiculed, doubted, dismissed. Michael Jordan was told he wasn't good enough for his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was told she didn't belong on television. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he created. But they didn't let doubt define their story. They used it to write a new one. Because doubt, as painful as it is, carries a hidden gift. It forces you to look deeper, to question not just the opinions of others, but your own beliefs about what you're capable of. It's in those moments of doubt that you discover the strength you didn't know you had. Now, imagine what's possible if you refuse to let doubt hold you back. What if every criticism became fuel for your determination? What if every setback became a stepping stone? What if you stopped listening to the naysayers, both the external ones and the one in your head, and started trusting the voice that says, you can do this? Because that voice is there, even if it's quiet right now. It's the voice of your potential, the one that knows you were made for more than the limits others have placed on you. So yes, the doubt is real. The challenges are real. But so is your ability to rise above them. Every time someone says, you can't, they're giving you a chance to say, watch me. Every time you feel like giving up, you're standing at the crossroads of who you are and who you're meant to be. And the choice is yours. Will you let doubt define you? Or will you use it to refine you? Because the truth is, the world isn't waiting for another person who played it safe. The world needs someone bold enough to dream big, to take risks, to prove that even in the face of doubt, greatness is possible. So if you're sitting here right now wondering if you have what it takes to keep going, the answer is yes. Yes, you have the strength. Yes, you have the courage. Yes, you have everything you need to prove them wrong, not because you need their approval, but because you owe it to yourself to see just how far you can go. This is your story. Don't let doubt be the ending. Let it be the beginning of something extraordinary. Now let's flip the script. What if doubt isn't the enemy you thought it was? What if, instead of a wall that blocks your path, it's the very fuel you need to break through it? Doubt has a way of igniting something deep inside of us, something we don't always realize we have. Think about it. Every time someone tells you, you can't, they're handing you an opportunity. They're giving you a choice to either believe their words and stop, or to rise up and prove to yourself that you can. Because here's the truth. Doubt isn't there to stop you. It's there to test you. It's a fire that burns away hesitation, weakness, and fear, leaving behind something stronger, something unstoppable. Without doubt, there's no reason to fight, no reason to grow. Doubt is what sharpens your focus, what forces you to dig deeper and uncover the resilience you never knew existed. Imagine standing in front of a locked door. Doubt is the key you didn't think you had, the key that forces you to look beyond the obvious, to try again and again until the door finally opens. It's in those moments of frustration, when the world feels like it's stacked against you, that doubt does its greatest work. It pushes you to ask yourself, how badly do I want this? And if your answer is clear, if your purpose is strong enough, doubt becomes powerless against you. It becomes the spark that drives you forward, step by step, toward the life you've always imagined. Every time someone doubts you, they're adding fuel to your fire. Every criticism becomes a challenge, every rejection a redirection, and every failure a lesson that makes you stronger. Take a moment and think about all the people who doubted themselves but refused to stop. Thomas Edison, who failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb, said it best, "I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Every failure fueled his determination. Every doubt strengthened his resolve. Or think about J.K. Rowling, who faced rejection after rejection before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Imagine if she had let the doubt win. Imagine a world without light bulbs or without the magic of Hogwarts. The people who achieve greatness aren't the ones who never doubt themselves. They're the ones who learn to harness doubt, to let it push them forward instead of holding them back. Doubt, when reframed, becomes a powerful motivator. It forces you to get clear on your purpose, to refine your vision, and to fight for what truly matters. It's a mirror that reflects your fears, but it also shows you your strength. When you face doubt head-on, you stop running from it and start running toward your goals with more clarity and confidence than ever before. Suddenly, doubt isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace. It's what makes success taste even sweeter because you know how hard you fought to get there. And let's not forget the most beautiful thing about doubt. It keeps you grounded. It reminds you that you're human, that you're not perfect, and that's okay. Perfection isn't the goal. Progress is. Doubt keeps you humble, but it also keeps you hungry. It's the push that says, you're not there yet, but you're closer than you were yesterday. And every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every time you keep going despite the doubts, you're building momentum, proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. So, what if the next time doubt creeps in, instead of fighting it, you welcomed it? What if you said, "Thank you, doubt. You're here to show me where I need to grow, to push me out of my comfort zone, to remind me why I started this journey in the first place?" Imagine how unstoppable you would become if every doubt, every criticism, every failure became fuel for your success. The road ahead isn't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to challenge you, to test you, to make you stronger. And doubt is just another part of that process. When you look back on your journey, it won't be the easy days that define you. It will be the moments when you faced the hardest challenges, when doubt was screaming in your ear, and you chose to keep going anyway. Those are the moments that will shape you, that will make your success all the more meaningful. Doubt isn't a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you're trying. It's a sign that you're stepping into the unknown, daring to chase a dream that others are too afraid to even imagine. And that's what makes you extraordinary. So, the next time someone doubts you, don't get angry. Don't shrink. Don't let it weigh you down. Smile. Thank them silently for giving you another reason to keep going. And then, get to work. Show them what happens when doubt meets determination. Show them that the only thing stronger than doubt is the fire inside you. You've got this. The doubt is fuel, and the fire is already burning. Keep going. You're closer than you think. Overcoming doubt doesn't just happen. It's a deliberate, ongoing process, and it begins with action. The first step is simple but powerful. Turn criticism into clarity. When someone doubts you, don't take it as a personal attack. See it as a gift. Criticism often highlights areas where you can grow, refine, or improve. Instead of letting their words discourage you, use them as a guide to sharpen your skills, expand your knowledge, and become better. Every "you're not good enough" can be transformed into "I'll show you what I'm capable of." Doubt is your signal to focus, to dig deeper, and to build a foundation so strong that no one, not even you, can shake it. Take a moment to write down every doubt or fear you've heard or felt. Then, turn each one into a challenge. If they say, "You don't have the experience," your response becomes, "What skills can I master today to prove them wrong tomorrow?" The second step is equally crucial. Surround yourself with the right voices. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table, especially when your dreams are at stake. Seek out mentors, friends, and supporters who lift you up, who see your potential even when you can't see it yourself. Sinek reminds us that success isn't a solo act, it's a team sport. Find people who challenge you constructively, who inspire you to grow without tearing you down. And just as importantly, distance yourself from those who plant seeds of doubt or negativity. This isn't about avoiding criticism altogether. It's about filtering out the noise so you can hear the voices that matter. Build a circle of trust, people who will encourage you on the hard days and celebrate with you on the good ones. Because when doubt tries to isolate you, a strong community can remind you that you're not alone. The third step is where the magic happens. Take silent, consistent action. There's power in keeping your dreams close to your chest, in letting your actions do the talking. Stop announcing your plans to the world and start working on them in the quiet moments when no one is watching. Every day, take a step, no matter how small, that moves you closer to your goal. The world doesn't need another promise of greatness. It needs proof of it. If your dream is to start a business, spend an hour each day researching, planning, and building. If your goal is to get fit, lace up your shoes and start running. Progress doesn't come from bold declarations. It comes from the quiet, steady rhythm of showing up again and again until the results speak for themselves. Each small action you take builds momentum, and before you know it, those tiny steps will carry you further than you ever imagined. But don't stop there. Celebrate your wins along the way. Every milestone, big or small, is proof that you're capable of more than the doubt told you. Keep a journal of your progress, a record of every step you've taken toward your dreams. On the hard days, when doubt feels overwhelming, look back at how far you've already come. Let your past victories remind you that you've faced challenges before and overcome them. You didn't let doubt stop you then, and you won't let it stop you now. Success isn't about waiting for one big moment. It's about recognizing and celebrating the countless small victories that make it possible. And finally, reframe your mindset about failure. Failure isn't the end. It's a beginning. It's not proof that you're not good enough. It's proof that you're trying. that you're daring to chase something bigger than yourself. Every failure teaches you something invaluable, something you can use to grow stronger and smarter. The most successful people in the world don't fear failure. They embrace it. They know that every misstep is just another step forward. So, the next time you stumble, don't let it stop you. Get back up, learn the lesson, and keep going. Because every failure brings you one step closer to success. When you put these steps together, something incredible happens. Doubt loses its power over you. It stops being a roadblock and becomes a stepping stone. By turning criticism into clarity, surrounding yourself with the right people, taking silent action, celebrating your progress, and reframing failure, you create a life that isn't just resilient, it's unstoppable. This is how you overcome doubt, not by avoiding it, but by facing it with a strategy so strong that doubt has no choice but to fuel your success. So, start today. Take the first step. Prove to yourself and to the world that you're capable of far more than anyone, including you, ever thought possible. Picture this. The day has finally come. You stand on the threshold of your triumph, the dream they said you couldn't achieve now, within your grasp. The voices of doubt, once so loud, are silent. The criticisms that haunted you are now powerless whispers lost in the wind. You look around and see the faces of those who doubted you, some filled with awe, others with quiet disbelief. But most importantly, you feel something inside you that no one can take away. Pride, not because you proved them wrong, but because you proved yourself right. This is the moment that makes every sleepless night, every painful rejection, and every struggle worth it. You didn't just survive the doubt, you thrived because of it. You turned it into a force so powerful that it propelled you beyond what anyone, including yourself, thought was possible. Let your mind linger on that moment of victory. Feel the weight of every step you took, the ones no one saw. The early mornings when you worked in silence, the late nights when you refused to quit, the countless times you wanted to give up but didn't. Those moments are etched into your journey, shaping you, strengthening you, making this triumph not just a destination but a story of resilience, determination, and unshakable belief in your own potential. This is your legacy. This is your proof that doubt didn't defeat you. It sharpened you, refined you, made you better than you were before. And yet, the beauty of this moment isn't just about you. It's about everyone who's watching. Your victory isn't just personal, it's a beacon. It's a message to anyone who's ever felt underestimated, overlooked, or unworthy. You are showing them that it's possible, that they too can rise above the voices of doubt and create something extraordinary. You are proof that the limits others place on us are nothing compared to the strength we carry within. And as they watch you stand tall, they'll realize that your success isn't just a win for you. It's a reminder for them to believe in their own dreams, to trust their own journey, to take their own steps forward. Now, think about what this means for you moving forward. This isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Success isn't a finish line. It's a platform, a foundation for even greater things to come. The confidence you've gained from this victory is now your fuel, your compass guiding you toward new challenges, new dreams, and new heights. The doubt that once held you back is gone, replaced by an unshakable belief that no matter what comes next, you have what it takes to rise above it. Because you've been through the fire, and now you know you're unstoppable. But here's the final, most important truth. This moment isn't just about proving anyone wrong. It's about proving something to yourself, that you're capable, that you're resilient, that you're worthy of every dream you've ever had. The world may see your success and marvel, but only you will truly know the depth of what it means. It's the quiet victories that no one else witnessed, the inner battles you fought and won, the courage it took to face your fears and keep moving forward. This is the reward, not the applause or the recognition, but the deep, unshakable knowledge that you are enough. As you step into this new chapter, carry this lesson with you. Doubt may visit you again. It's part of the human experience, but now you know its secret. Doubt doesn't stop you. It shapes you. It teaches you to dig deeper, to work harder, to rise higher. And the next time you hear those voices of doubt, whether from others or from within, you'll smile. Because you've been here before and you know how this story ends. It ends with you standing tall, victorious, and ready for the next challenge. So, take a moment to breathe it all in. Feel the weight of everything you've overcome and the limitless potential of everything that lies ahead. This is your time. This is your proof that greatness isn't something you find. It's something you build moment by moment with every step you take. And as you look ahead to the future, remember, this is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. Now it's your turn. The doubts you face aren't there to stop you. They're there to challenge you, to push you, to make you stronger. Take that first step today, no matter how small, and commit to proving yourself right. Let your actions speak louder than their words. Write your plan, take the leap, and build the life they said you couldn't. And when you look back, you'll realize that doubt wasn't your enemy. It was the fuel that ignited your fire. If this inspired you, share it with someone who needs a reminder of their own potential. And let's keep proving what's possible together.